right when we get her all worked up, ready to plant, I hear a pop. And the 3-point arm busted in half. Of course, it's 5 o'clock on Monday, nobody's open. So old Jim put the weld to her.
What happens when you get old and stuff?
Finally getting to plant our fall food plots. It's been probably one of the greatest growing seasons that I can ever remember. We've had timely rains from April all the way to the first part of August, and it shut off. It hasn't rained at all, and like I said, it's September 1st now, and it is an absolute powder house. But we can't wait any longer. It's time to go. I've got to leave to go trapping. This is the only day that I can get it in. We actually have some rain coming in, hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. We're praying that that happens. But anyway, this is the plot that I call Judy's plot. But yeah, you've seen us kill some stellar deer in this field. The first one we ever killed was Judy's deer. He come out actually right here, walked right by the redneck blind. You can probably see it in the background right there. And then I killed a deer 2 years ago out of it, standing right there 30 yards from the blind. And then the best deer last fall, second gun season, he was actually standing about right here where I'm at, about 75 yards from the blind. Shot him with my gun. But anyway, I've designed this plot just a little bit different than I have in years past. I had the opportunity to plant corn this year with the big planter. We side dressed it with a big unit, 150 units of nitrogen, and we actually sprayed it with the big sprayer. So the corn looks absolutely incredible. I mean, it's light soil, but we fertilized it, we sprayed it, everything was right. We had the right amount of rain. So it's probably 200 bushel corn. And on this inside edge, we're going back in with Feeding Frenzy. That's our #1 blend from Pennington that we love to plant in the fall. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But this is gonna serve that purpose of green to grain. We've got this pinch that comes right around. Every deer that comes in this field walks within 30 yards of the blind. And if we can't hunt the blind because of the wind direction, I can hunt down at the other end of the plot. I've got a stand. It's kind of more of an observation stand, but we do end up killing some deer out of it as well. So it's just it's a beautiful spot. It's one of the spots that I kind of rely on every year, and we hunt it when the wind's right, and hopefully we can get some rain this year and get the plot up. I don't have a lot of hopes for it if it doesn't rain. You can see it. There's a blind right there on the other side of that. The redneck's on a 5-foot stand, which is normally plenty tall enough, but this year we're gonna have to do a little lane clearing, and it'll eventually start to fall down, as the season progresses. But that's stellar. We've got more food. If we can just get one rain within the next 5 to 6 days, and then a couple more late September, we will have more food here than we ever have had in our life. Green, grain, money. Well, here we are. I came back. It's October 10th. The wind's blowing 25 miles an hour. But the reason that I waited so long to produce this video is I really wanted to show you the results. A lot of times we don't get to see the results until we actually kill a deer. So I came back, we're looking at it. We caught a rain the day after we planted it. Absolute home run. Yes, it could look better, but I couldn't be any happier with the results for the conditions that we've had. So now we're just waiting on a mature deer to show up in daylight, and it's game on.